Hi everyone, welcome back to Scrummy. First thing I want to do is say thank you very much to everyone who has commented and sent me messages. I haven't been well for the past 2 weeks. I'm fully recovered now, thank God, and I'm raring to go with all my lovely Christmas recipes to help you all get ahead for Christmas Day. So the first recipe I'm going to do is my apple, cranberry and sausage meat stuffing. I've had a few people from the US ask me if I would do this so that they can make it for Thanksgiving. It's a beautiful recipe and I know you're all gonna love it. And as I said, you can make this ahead and be prepared for Christmas Day and not have as much work on your hands. So the first thing I have done, I've melted some butter and an onion together and I've cooked it for about 4 to 5 minutes on a low heat. Now I've allowed this to cool. This is completely cool now. And into here I'm going to add in my herbs. I'm using dried herbs. You can use fresh herbs either, and if you use fresh herbs you will need to use a little more than these. So you'll be using about 4 tablespoons of fresh herbs. So here I've got a teaspoon of sage, a teaspoon of thyme, and 1.5 teaspoons of parsley. And now I'm going to add in some dried cranberries. You can use fresh cranberries either. I prefer the dried cranberries because I find the fresh ones a little bit sour. So add them in there. And now give everything a good mix up. Smells lovely. All right, so I'm going to set this to one side. Here I've got my breadcrumbs, nice and fine. And into here I'm going to add in my cooled mixture. It's very important that the mixture is cool because we're going to add the sausage meat to the mixture as well, and you do not want anything hot with meat. I've got some cooking apple here, so that's going to go in too. A little bit of salt and pepper. And sausage meat. If you can't get sausage meat, you can just use some good quality sausages. Now this is the fun part, we have to mix all this together, and the easiest way to do this is to use your hands. I'm just going to pop on some plastic gloves. And now I'm going to get my hands in here and bring everything together. I kind of fold it in like that. So just keep doing that until you have everything fully combined. Great, that's all ready now. So I'm just going to set that to one side for a minute. Now I've prepared my 2-pound loaf tin with my streaky rasher. So I've lined it each side with streaky rasher, and you may have to make sure there's an overhang so you can just pop it over the top of your stuffing. You don't have to use rasher if you don't want. I make it both ways. I like it this way. It's lovely at Christmas, I think, and it's lovely without it as well. So whichever you prefer. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my sausage meat stuffing, and I'm just going to pop it in there. I did grease the tin lightly with a bit of oil because I don't want the streaky rasher sticking. And that's looking really good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop that over that way, like that. And that's it, looks great, doesn't it? So you've got 2 options now. You can freeze it like this. What I would do is I'd wrap it in cling wrap and some tin foil and pop it into the freeze, and then I'd take it out the day before and defrost it fully and then cook it on Christmas Day. It will take about an hour and a half. But to save time, what I do is I will cook it now, and once it's cooled down, after it's cooked, I slice it into portions. So if I have 6 people for dinner, I'll slice 6 portions and then do maybe another 6. In that way I can just take out what I need to heat up on Christmas Day. So I'm going to get this into the oven now for about an hour and 15 minutes, and I'll see you shortly. This is fully baked now. It's a beautiful colour, and I can cut into it now so you can see what it's like inside. Just look at all those lovely cranberries in there. You can see the herbs, the onion. When I serve this, I love to layer it, so I have a layer of baked ham, some stuffing, and then beautiful turkey on top, and a lovely gravy, and it poured just over it. It's just beautiful. And there it is, everyone. That's my apple cranberry and sausage meat stuffing. This is really delicious, and it's actually my favourite food on my plate on Christmas Day. We all love it here, and I'm sure you're going to love it too. Try out the recipe and enjoy it for Christmas. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you all soon. Happy baking, everyone. Enjoy.